Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy AC Legend, and I'm here back with another video. So I'm not where I'm usually at on my morning walks, but I'm out here on a golf course. No, I don't really golf. Got my boy Scotty.
What's up? What's up?
We at the Williams Challenge in Akron, Ohio right now, man, for a good cause. But today I want to talk to you guys about how a lot of people on the internet right now are selling the method on how to get your inquiries removed in 24 hours. And this is the method. Now, this method used to work really well with all 3 credit bureaus, but what I've seen and what we're noticing now is that the credit bureaus have definitely caught on. They caught on, and they're making it tougher to be able to get the inquiries removed. However, sorry, they're doing like chopping trees back there. However, Experian, it works perfect. With Experian, you can still do the 24-hour method. It works like a charm. There may be some hiccups, but typically it works very, very easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through the process of what's happening, how they're doing the 24-hour inquiry, hard inquiry removal, and then I'm gonna share some information on how you could potentially still do it with Equifax and TransUnion. So here's the play. The play is you're gonna call into Experian. You're gonna call into Experian. So the 24-hour method, you gotta call in. As soon as you get your first rep, what you wanna do is you wanna ask to speak to the fraud department. Now, that first rep may want some information from you, but do not go to them directly because they're not a decision maker. They're not going to be able to help you out in the way that you need them to. So to bypass that, give them your personal information, right? Then say, hey, I need to talk to the fraud department immediately. And what's gonna happen is they're gonna transfer you over to the fraud department. Once you get on the fraud department, you're gonna tell them, hey, I just recently looked at my credit report, right? And when I say this, disclaimer, this is for informational purposes only. I'm not telling anybody to do any fabricating, any lying whatsoever. I just want you guys to have this information on what's happening, and all this information that's being sold, this 24-hour inquiry removal methods being sold or sold as a service. I just want you guys to be up to date and up to par on what's happening. So what you're gonna do, and what they do is, when they talk to the fraud department, they say, hey, I just recently checked my credit report and I see there's some unauthorized inquiries that are reporting. So what's gonna happen after that is the rep, lost my hat, the rep from the fraud department is then going to ask you, okay, which accounts are you talking about? They list the name of the accounts that they're trying to get removed. And then the very next step after that, they're gonna ask you straight up, so do you think that your information was compromised? And what they're saying is, yes, they believe the information was compromised, meaning there's some fraudulent activity going on with their credit report and these hard inquiries, and someone that they didn't give permission to did a hard pull on their credit profile, and it wasn't them. So after that, the fraud department rep is then going to ask, well, hey, did you file with an FTC report, or did you contact that creditor directly? Whoever put that hard inquiry on it, did you contact them directly? And the answer to that is yes, you did the FTC report, you submitted it, and I did talk to them, and they told me to give you guys a call. All right? So 2 parts there. You tell them, yes, you submitted the FTC report, you did it, you filed the FTC report, and you submitted it. And then the next step is, right? So you filed your FTC report and you submitted it. Now, they may even ask, did you file a police report? And guess what they're telling them? They're saying, yes, we did that and we submitted it. So that fraud department rep is then going to check to see if you actually did file it. They're not going to pull it up if they didn't actually file it. But they're going to say, hey, I sent it out a couple weeks ago. I'm not sure what happened to it or why you guys didn't get it yet. And from that from that point on, you're pretty much in the clear, depending on the rep. Now, one rep may say, okay, look, we're gonna put these in dispute and we'll have an answer for you via email, and they're gonna send you out your results via email, right? If you get to that point, pretty much you're good. Those inquiries will be off within 24 to 72 hours. But in some cases, since they don't see the FTC report, since they don't see the police report, some reps may just turn you down and say, well, I can't do anything about that. And guess what people are doing after that? They hang up the phone, they call back in, and they're gonna get a completely different rep to give the same story out, and more than likely it's gonna work with them. Now, this method used to be gold for all 3 credit bureaus, but like I said, right now it's only working for Experian. With TransUnion and Equifax, it can still work, but you must fill out and submit an FTC report and send it into the bureaus, as well as a police report. And once you submit those 2 items, then and only then will you get some leeway with TransUnion and Equifax. Like I said, it doesn't work with every rep. TransUnion and Equifax are really, really hard. You may spend a few hours on the phones just to get to talk to the right person who will actually do what you need them to do, but it does still work. For Experian, it works like gold. Go ahead, try the method out. If you didn't know this method, leave a comment. Yo, we got a free Facebook group. It's called Plug Talks. Plug Talks on Facebook is absolutely free, where people like you who are interested in this type of information, coming for funding, credit, entrepreneurship, we're all in this Facebook group communicating. We're giving out data points, giving out tips, hints, all that. So make sure that you guys go ahead and get into the free Facebook group Plug Talks with us. And yes, we be in there on a daily, dropping major game. Yo, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment on this video. We're trying to grow this page. I hope you guys are enjoying the value in the videos that we're giving out now. Yo, it's about to turn up. So yo, like, subscribe, leave your comments. It's your boy AC. Peace.